people, family, hope you're all doing well. I'm on a little day trip today at Barthelemys Nurseries, and the trees that are out here are looking absolutely beautiful, and I can't leave this place without getting some video of what's going on down here. Like cultivars that I see in my area, in my own collection, look different in this area. I don't know if it's because of it's a different microclimate around here, but the leaves have slightly different colour, the bark's different colour, so maybe it's because the air is less polluted around here, I'm not too sure, but yeah, absolutely beautiful trees. So yeah, let's have a look. This is a dissected leaf. It's just labelled as Atropurpureum dissectum, I think. Yeah, Atropurpureum dissectum. Kind of looks a bit like a bald smith. And I've noticed on these trees, all of the grafts, they are looking really clean. And a lot of their trees have got really cool, like, curvy trunks. And I think the way they grow their trees is amazing. It adds a lot of character. You'll see there's a lot that have good nabari, root flare, surface roots, you know, that's whatever you want to call it. Then to the left, this is emerald lace. This is my favourite lace leaf of all time. You've got these tiny, delicate leaves. And you can see the little red bits when you stand back. It just looks incredible. And then in autumn, so just trying to squeeze past this tree without breaking a branch. In autumn, this will go like a fiery red. Beautiful tree. You see here, see what I'm saying? But this doesn't even, I can't even see a graft on this. So I don't know what that is. But yeah, you got all these lace leaves all along here. Yeah, this is another lace leaf, emerald lace. These leaves are slightly bigger than the other one. That might be to do with having slightly different levels of nitrogen in their soil. I personally don't like it when the leaves on the trees are extra big and they look bigger than what they should. I prefer the leaves to look smaller. I think it looks a lot more appealing to my eye anyway. See, look at the curve in that trunk over there at the back. What's that one? Lionheart. Lionheart. I think this is one of their own cultivars. Let's have a look. See, another tree. You can get the gist of how their trees are growing. So if you're interested in bonsai and just really interested in shaping the trunk, this is really good place to come to get trees that are looking unique. See, look, nice curve. Don't like straight lines when it comes to trees anyway. This is what is this? I don't know what that one is. Can't see. Again, look at that. Oh, it's an emerald lace. That is absolutely beautiful. How much is this? $6.50. Do you know what? It takes such a long time to get emerald lace to this kind of shape and size. It takes many years. People might think, oh, it doesn't look that big, but it's very slow growing. And well, this is I'm half thinking about getting it, at least negotiating a price if I can, because that is an amazing tree. And I would probably cut this branch away so you can see that beautiful trunk. What's this one at the back? Look at this. Again, really interesting trunk. Not too many branches going on lower down. You've got a simple twist, and then apologies, I had to pause it there. Wendy, the lady who owns Barthelemys, came to talk to me. So yeah, she is the one that named Milligan, and I think she's done a couple others. But yeah, really interesting lady, and really nice to talk to her and learn about what she's experienced and had to say. So yeah, I'm just going to go around. This is an autumn red. Again, a lovely green bark. The bark on most of these trees just looks more green than it does on the ones in my area. I don't know if I'm tripping. And I asked Wendy about these. These are actually her own seedlings. And I did take one and put it to the side. Yeah, while I'm here I'll show you. It's it kind of looks a bit like amazing amber. Yeah, I like the leaf shape to this. It's really nice. Got a good bright green trunk as well. Here's my Milligans that I'm getting. They're really, really bright green on their trunk there. But this cultivar is something else. Well worth the journey. I had a 2-hour drive, but it was worth it. And there's still more trees to look at. So I've only been in this first section. I found it hard to get out of here. But yeah, this could end up going into a 40-minute video, guys and girls. So if you love your maples, stay tuned. This is Viridis. Another emerald lace. is starting to rain, if you can't tell. It's quite nice. Atropurpureum dissectum. I can't read what it says, but this looks nice. Yeah, it's definitely grafted, so it's a cultivar. Ugh. But look at that. Lionheart. Yeah, I think this is another one of Wendy's cultivars. I hope this rain don't get any worse. That's an orange dream. They're the Shishigashiras. Wow, love that. Really cool shape. I need to air some of my Shishigashiras. The one at home's getting quite big now. This could be Princess, what is it? Something Princess. I always forget the name of this. Oh, I think we got butterfly here. Yes, butterfly. Orodono Nishiki, I'm guessing. No, Kagiri Nishiki. Yeah, it's really nice. Ooh, I can see at the back here, look at this. Look at them colours. Yeah, this is Orodono Nishiki. These colours are popping. Look at that. Ooh. I wonder how much this one is. No, there's no price. And we move. I'm not going to stop at every single tree because video will go on and on. That's a katsura. It's cool, nice, nice. That's a nice Orodona Nishiki. It's quite a well established one. And there it is. Yeah, Orium. Another butterfly. Senkaki. Alright, let's head into the next section. This is a Jordan. Wow. Look at that colour. It's like a bleached out blonde. How's it getting this colour already? £95. Ooh, I'm considering. I might come back for that. What's this here? Autumn Glory. That's nice at the trunk there. It's got to be another Jordan. What is this? It might be Tenyo no Hoshi, but don't quote me on that. They had some in the other polytunnel already, so it could be Tenyo no Hoshi. Okay. And here's a Tenyo no Hoshi. This one's got a bit more red on the outer margin of the leaf. What we got? It's got to be Jordan again. Yeah. Oh, this one's what is this? Red wine. Do you know what? I didn't rate red wine when I first saw this. I went to a particular garden centre and they were selling quite a few of them. Maybe it was just the batch they had, but the ones that I've seen since in other places, they do look pretty cool. It's grown on me. Oh, I think that's a Makawa. Yeah. Makawa Yatsubusa. I need to get a Makawa mother tree. start pushing up some seeds. Not sure what this one is. If I was to take a guess, autumn red, autumn glory. Not 100% sure though. Quite a few large specimens of the Orodononishki here. Oh, this, it's got to be Koto Norito. Very mystical looking. Yeah, Koto Norito. Yeah, I didn't realise Jordan goes this colour this time of year. I did not know that. It's nice. That flamingo, I'm trying to work out, I don't know what it is. It's a butterfly again. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of the trees. I know I've been banging on about how cool the trunks are shaped here and all of that. She said that she's just letting them grow naturally, but there's a lot of branching, or shall I say there's not much branching at the bottom, which is good because it really draws attention to the tree, really shows off the essence of the tree. It's not covered by leaves, so you can actually see what's going on. Rain is starting to pick up. Come on, hold up. Oof, look at that. Nice bihu. And that is a solid graft as well. Look at that. If bihu wasn't a coral looking bark or yellow bark, you'd hardly even notice that was grafted. That is lovely. I've not actually got a bihu. I'm half tempted to get that, mainly because of the graft. It just doesn't, people don't graft it properly, but for a tree like that, I think I might do it. Let's bring that. I'm going to leave that Jordan for now. I'm going to get a price on that emerald lace over there as well. This tree is insane as well. I need to find out what that one is. have to come back for you. Let me see. Let's put this next to the truck. There we go. So that's 5. Decent. Let's go into here. I believe these are the smaller grafts. So let's see what we can find in here. What's that one? Trompenberg, green Trompenberg. I do like green Trompenberg. Oh, I'm getting absolutely soaked here. Let's put that one to the side, and we all know what that's going to be. That's going to be Milligan. This here, it's got to be autumn moon, this one. Yeah, so I'm waiting for mine at home to give that blushing look. Oh, Higaseyama, that's nice. Trompenberg. That's a Bloodgood. The autumn moon's looking really nice right now. I've just remembered I didn't bring a spare coat. I've had a coat in the back of my truck for about 2 months, and I took it out 2 days ago. Crazy. Yeah. What's going on here? What's this? Dissectum atro. Don't know what one that is though. Ooh. Oh. That's got to be planted in the ground. What's that? Can't even see it. Yeah, it's in the ground. That's got to be a Toyama Nishiki. Again, I could be wrong. Could be the tricolour, Benny tricolour. I can't remember what it was. There's Toyama Nishiki. There's also another one that's similar. Can't think of it as of right now, but that's looking stunning. And talking to Wendy earlier, we was talking about Milligan. She did say the original mother tree did die. It was about 15 years old. But sadly, they had to move it, and it didn't survive. But there are some other well-established ones that they have that they can still propagate from, thank goodness. What's this? Okay, I think these are just unnamed seedlings I'm at here. What's this here? Can't see any labels. It's kind of nice shaped leaf though. Kind of sheltered from this lovely, is that a pine? I can't tell if it's a pine, but I'm getting a bit of shelter, which is much appreciated. That's nice as well. Let me see. Why not? Oh, I'm on 32 minutes. Well, if you're still here, thank you for tagging along with me on this journey. Acer palmatum seedlings. Okay, so these are £12.50 each. I would stay and look at them a bit longer, but I'm getting absolutely soaked. And it'll take me a long time to go through them, because I know what I'm like. Right, let me do up my zip. Bear with me. Right, we're rolling again. £5 each or 5 for 20. Fairs. That's quite nice. Right, I think I'm going to have to stop the video here because it's getting ridiculous, and yeah, it's coming out well heavy over there. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you for tagging along and watching the video. I mentioned it before, I'm going to do some seedling updates, but yeah, I'm going to wrap it up on this little view here behind me. Peace out.